Hey guys, it is Thursday. I haven't vlogged for any of the week because I just haven't been quite here lately. I'm currently running to the post office. I got a couple of books that sold on eBay. So I gotta go deliver them to the post office, and then I have to go pick up Zach from work. We haven't been going to the gym lately because he's been sick for several days now. And so we just haven't been able to go to the gym. So our self-esteem has been kind of low the last few days. My attitude has been really aggressive. Like, not intentionally. But I've just been really aggressive. I just don't want to deal with anyone recently. Been easily irritable. And I just think it's because when I'm taking care of Zach when he's sick, he's like a baby practically, and it's just like, you're 26 now? I think he's 26 now. I shouldn't have to take care of you. I should take care of you like a baby at least. And he's like that when he's sick. He acts like a baby. Feels like he needs to be pampered. And then he fights you about everything. Like when I'm supposed to be giving him medication for his sickness, he fights me like, I don't want to take that. That tastes nasty. You're torturing me. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, would you just take the medicine so I don't have to take care of you anymore? So lately, it's just, he and I are just not on equal terms right now. And then he thinks that when he's sick, that whatever he does, whether it's giving irritation or attitude or annoyance, that he's just allowed to do it because he's sick. And no, if you're doing that stuff, it's going to trigger an episode if the medication can't withhold me from having one. And then we're going to have a problem. Though I'm on proper medications, I'm still not always here in the head. I still blank out often. I still get spells of emotional instability. Lately, I have been seeing very small hallucinations, like very, very minor ones that are making me question whether or not I'm seeing them or not. If you've experienced schizophrenia or schizoaffective and have hallucinations, they're so small, you're wondering if you actually saw a hallucination. If that makes any sense. Like, a tiny little bug went through the peripheral of your vision, and then when you look over there, it's not there. But there's no bugs in your room, like you checked everywhere. Stuff like that. Very minor stuff that I'm like, did I actually see that, or is that just my brain, or whatever you want, I don't know. But they're really minor. It's nothing like I'm really concerned about. But if that's the case, that means I have to go up in medication. And I'm really not terrified. I'll be very unhappy if I have to go up in my Seroquel. My Seroquel is what's causing me to have weight gain, which is causing me to get depressed because I'm trying to lose the weight gain, and I'm not successful with it so far. And so my self-esteem levels are all up and down right now because I'm fighting to lose the weight, but I'm not losing the weight. And and it's not like I'm not trying. For the last 4 months now, I've been hardcore working out, sweating my ass off to the T, and I haven't lost 1 pound. Matter of fact, I'm at my heaviest I've ever been ever, and I don't know, it doesn't look any different. So I've just been going through a lot of self-doubt because of it, and I get really tired when I hear from people. My mother has said this to me herself, when they say, well, maybe there's nothing you can do about it, maybe you're stuck with it. Like, that's not true. There's been scientific proof that you can lose the weight on these type of medications. It's just extremely hard to do. Really hard to do. When I was doing research on it, because I'm trying to learn how to do it so I can do it myself and then provide videos on how to do it so people who are going through antipsychotics or antidepressants can lose weight as well and have the confidence that it's going to happen, because a lot of times people who are on antipsychotics or antidepressants for their disorders, they usually stop because they're gaining weight and their self-esteem is just terrible. But there is ways. It's just really, really hard, and it's really hitting me hard because I used to be this really fit person. But if I go up in Seroquel, the chances of me gaining even further weight is high. And it's just like, I really don't want to have to go through that. And it's not like Seroquel, it's not working. the circle worked for quite some time, but now I'm starting to see small bits of hallucinations here or there that I'm questioning whether or not I'm even seeing hallucinations. Same thing happened with the Abilify. I was doing great for months on the Abilify, and we went up on the Abilify because I think she just wanted me to go up on the Abilify just to make sure. I don't think I was seeing anything. I just think she wanted to go up on it for just to make sure. And then that's when I had my faint spell in the car, and my anxiety went up, and then we went back down on the Abilify, and I started seeing things again and hearing things again on the lower dose of the Abilify. She said that normally in that case, we would just go put you higher up on the medication, but since you had that experience on the Abilify, the higher Abilify, I'm not saying that that's what caused it, it's just because of that I was traumatized from it. We have to move on to a different drug, in which we moved on to Seroquel. Well, I'm on like the lowest dose of Seroquel, and because I'm pretty maintained with my schizophrenia, schizoaffective right now. But sorry, what was I saying? Like I said, I'm starting to see things here and there, but like I said, they're so minor. I can't say they're hallucinations. I for all I know, it's just your peripherals messing with you. That's what I'm trying to sum up to, because I really don't want to think that, oh shit, it's coming back, because I really don't want to go up a medication. And she's not going to tell me, well, we're going to try a different medication. She's going to tell me, well, we have to go up in the dosage then, because it worked for a time period, and now we just have to bump it up to make sure it's even stronger, so make sure it doesn't continue. And it's a little frustrating. When I was taking medication back in 2015, my psychiatrist back then said that one of the best medications to take for schizophrenia and schizoaffective is Geodon. And I have heard wonders about Geodon, but unfortunately for me with Geodon is it knocked me out. Like, I was falling asleep in my car, I was falling asleep at public areas, and because of it, I was having panic attacks because I was afraid of driving because I was falling asleep. And I was supposed to take Geodon 3 times a day. So after every time I would take it, I noticed I was knocking out completely, like shutting off completely. And I didn't want to take that risk since I'm the main driver of the household next to my dad. My dad's constantly at work, so I take Zach to work, I pick him up, I take him to the gym, I take my mom grocery shopping, wherever the hell she has to go. So it's just like I'm the main driver. I can't be falling asleep constantly. I can't always be asleep. So I can't take Geodon. I refuse to take it because, yes, the side effects will probably fade within a month or 2 or 3. I can't wait that long because I have responsibilities. So yes, Seroquel is doing wonders for me. It's just that, like I said, that issue that I'm having currently. I'm really tired right now. We've been going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We've been playing a lot of video games with our friends at night, and they've been kind of like guilting us to continue playing. You know how sometimes your friends are like, oh, don't stop, play one more game. Oh, no, don't stop, play one more game. It's like, dude, we have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. They keep doing that, and that makes us feel bad, so we keep playing. And so we haven't been going to bed at all in decent times. It's probably one of the reasons why I've been having emotional instability issues lately. So I know there's things to it that could be causing my my episodes to not be handled properly with my medications. Because although you are on medications, you still gotta do things to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally to help with that process. Just because you're on medications doesn't make it a miracle cure. You're not going to be cured. You still have to do things like you have to eat healthy, go keep yourself healthy, like going to the gym or just taking a walk every day, keeping negative people and negative things out of your life, keeping stress at a minimum. You still have to do all that stuff, including taking your medication. You can't just say, I'm on medication, that's all I have to do, everything else is handed to me. That's not how it is. You still have to play a part in taking care of yourself with the medication to make it really work. And I think a lot of people forget that you know, now I'm on medication, I can go drink and have fun and my episodes will go away. And when they don't, they're like, well, I don't know what's wrong with this. Well, part of it is you. It's a half conclusion. You have to take care of yourself and you have to take your medication. And That's the way it is. A lot of people ignore that factor. But yeah, I haven't, I'll be honest. Mostly with the sleep situation. I'm angry about it because I'm very tired. I'm so tired right now. Anyway, I'm at the post office. I have to go drop off a couple packages, and then I have to go pick up Zach. So, but it's probably the only video I'll have this week. I'm sorry for that. It's, like I said, I haven't been really here lately, and it's not because and I'm not just because of videos. I know someone mentioned that. That's not the case at all. Just sometimes when I'm going through situations emotionally and mentally, I'm very forgetful. So, yeah. See you guys soon.